do, we did take out the trash, I had Chris come do it, but, so I may do the veggie prep and prep all the things today. I just don't feel like it right now. I'm hungry. So I'm going to make some toaster strudel, and today's plan. So the thing is like, I feel like this is just how it is every week. I tend to work a lot towards the end of the week, and then by the time Monday rolls around, I'm kind of burnt out from busting my butt the days prior. Like all weekend, I've been working till like, one of the days I only worked till like 5, but the other days between like Thursday and Sunday, I was working until like 7 p.m.-ish or later, and so just really don't feel like it. I'll probably at some point today print orders, but like real talk, January is a real trying times for small business owners. January is horrible. January is very slow, very just like bad. So I don't actually have all that much to do this week, unfortunately. So here's your friendly reminder to show all of your favorite small businesses extra love in January, because I guarantee you we're almost all feeling pretty sad right now, because it's just a rough time to be alive. I always microwave a toaster strudel, toaster scramble, toaster whatever first, because I feel like otherwise the middle doesn't get cooked all the way. So there's that. But I'm just like watching YouTube, playing BGA, and trying to not like hyperfixate on how the new product is going. So that's basically where I'm at with that. But I'm gonna eat some breakfast, and whenever I decide to do anything else, I'll let you know. There we go, I don't know what that was about. So I printed and organized orders and did journaling cards. I'm gonna go do the ingredient prep now, and then I figured out what I'm gonna do for the day. I'll probably do foil later because I've been doing it in the evening and FaceTiming with my friend, so I might see if she's up to that. If not, I'll pull foil tomorrow. I don't really care. I don't really feel like doing it right now. But tomorrow I need to film my book journal video for January, and I'm doing it a bit different, and it's going to be more like intense. So I need to get all of the stuff situated for that. I gotta print out all of like the quotes, the foil, the extra pictures, all of the doodads that need to be done for that need to be done. So I think after I'm done ingredient prepping, I'm gonna go prep for that video so I can film that tomorrow. But I gotta pee, so we're gonna do that, and then we'll go chop up some veggie tables. I'm gonna get them all like washed and stuff before I come back with you guys, because I don't want to have like the sink running and shit. So we'll get that all done. I'll get all the containers out, and we'll get situated. Okay, I just got everything rinsed, and in the words of my girl Sarah Vargas, we rinse it and hope for the best. I'm not doing like a whole fucking bath of stuff on these vegetables. That's just like not my journey. I do need to still rinse off the grapes, and I just take this container and I put a paper towel in the bottom of it. Okay, we're just gonna do that. We didn't get like a ton of grapes. I didn't know like how good we would be at eating them, but one thing I am gonna do is I'm just gonna like clip them off in bunches so that it's easy to just grab a little bunch to add to your snack plate. I think that's probably for the best, for us at least. Because I think with our little snack plates, what we're gonna go for is like a small amount of a bunch of things. Just dropped one grape on the ground. So it's like you don't need like this huge ass thing of grapes, just like a handful of grapes, a handful of this vegetable, a handful of that vegetable, so you don't get kind of like bored of it as you're eating it. Okay, so we've got our grapes. I'm just gonna put these to the side. And then I'm gonna use my grape bag. Actually, no. I'm gonna get out a trash bowl. Trash bowl, trash bowl. We're gonna get out a huge trash bowl for today because I have a feeling there's gonna be quite a bit of trash. You know? And I got the idea to do this from Sarah Ray Vargas because she says that she does this and it just makes sure things get eaten up. So, for example, these eggs, could they just stay in this bag? Yes, but we're gonna transfer them into a dish so that they're with everything else that's being consumed for these like lunch plates. I don't eat eggs. I've been experiencing the dreaded egg ick for about a year now, so this is not something I will consume, but that'll be for Chris. So we'll put those there. Should I cut them in half? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll cut them like in half, so it'd be like half of an egg instead of like the whole egg like that. It would look prettier as well. Okay. Get out the small board and a knife, and I'm just gonna take these each and just cut them right in half so that the dish looks more full. And if he doesn't want a full egg, he can just take a half egg, or he can sprinkle some like everything bagel seasoning, something on it, whatever. So we're just gonna do that. The only time like in my current times that I'm eating egg is if I go out for ramen or like hard boiled, chopped up really small on a salad. It's like the only time I'm feeling okay about egg these days, but egg is good for Chris's diet, so we will have the eggs. I'm gonna get this yolk-tastic cutting board out of here. I don't foresee, I'll probably, I don't know. I'm just talking to myself currently. Okay. Okay, so that part is done. Next, I think we're going to mix up some dip for Chris. Maybe I'll eat some too. I haven't really decided on that, but you mix like a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt with some ranch seasoning, and it makes like a ranch dip. Plain non-fat yogurt. Should have gotten a bigger spoon, but I literally grabbed the like teaspoon size. I guess we could do it like this. It's probably like a cup, good enough. And then I just have we just had this in the cabinet. I don't know why. This like Walmart brand ranch dressing mix, so to mix this. I am also interested to see how long this whole process takes me. We'll be going, oops. Probably should have gotten out a whisk and did this in a bigger bowl. But hey, here we are. Ranch dip, done. That quick, that easy. Just over here, have everything so I can show you the full shebang when we're done. I'm just leaving all of the containers out and open so that we can see everything that we prepped and see all the beautiful color, because one thing that's like America is notorious for is only eating beige food. Today. Okay, next we're gonna do something easy we'll do this one because this dish is orange. I already have some baby carrots, and you're just going to put the baby carrots in here. Chris is planning on using some of these today for a different recipe, so I don't want to use, I mean, maybe if all of them fit, I'll put them all in here and he can just take out what he wants. Perfect. If they're out of the other container, they're more likely to be consumed. I hate carrots, so that would be consumed by moi, but, you know, that's what Chris wants, that's what Chris can do. I'm trying to go with the things that are like the least messy, because like broccoli and cauliflower are kind of messy. Onion is onion, tomato is juicy. I'm planning on doing the onion, I think, on the mandolin. And so we're gonna do cucumber next, and then from cucumber, I think we'll move into bell pepper. I'm also really quickly gonna do the little banana hack. I don't eat bananas, Chris does, but I feel like we constantly buy bananas and then they don't get eaten. So you're supposed to dampen a paper towel. Done that. And then you put the damp, y'all died, your battery done dead. But anywho, so you just do that with like some tin foil, and apparently they're supposed to stay fresh longer. Who knows? Okay, we're gonna take this Grogu container, and I don't really want to fuck with the ends, and usually I do remove the skin on cucumber, but we're just gonna leave it on today. This is also something I will sometimes do mandolin style, but I'm not like that would be any less work or more work because I just have the mandolin attachment to my chopper, but I just feel like old school shopping today. And we'll see how much space this takes up in the container. If there's room, I'll chop up the other cucumber. If there's not, I'm just gonna chop or set cucumber number 2 back in the fridge, and then if this runs out, I can always cut up more later this week, but it'll stay fresher if I don't cut it up. Okay, I think I'm just not gonna cut up the other cucumber because it's not gonna fit in that dish, so that's fine. We'll throw her back in the fridge. NBD. Next, we're gonna go with bell pepper. Bell pepper can take this other Star Wars dish. I have like a bunch of those like specific Star Wars Pyrex dishes were on my wedding registry. So I do have quite a few. I have 3 bell peppers. I've probably cut up minimum 2. I don't know that I will need all 3. But I am making fajitas this week, and for me, the veggies is my favorite part of a fajita. So I'm perfectly cool just adding the extra bell pepper to the fajitas later this week when I make those. Cut. This is like the most oddly shaped pepper. But we're just gonna chop this into strips. It's one of those things where, like, I personally think chopping up vegetables is kind of fun. But when you're hungry, hangry, in a bad mood because you just want to eat, you're gonna go for what's ready. And if that's a bag of potato chips, it's a bag of potato chips. So if I take, I think earlier, but the first clip was probably like 7 minutes and this one's 2 minutes. So if you just take the time, my guess is that this whole thing is gonna take me maybe 15 minutes because we've already got most of the things done. We have an onion, a tomato, and then the broccoli and cauliflower, and that's it. And then we're done. And then this is all deliciously prepped. The reason I am cutting up an onion and a bell pepper, or not bell pepper, and a tomato is because for Chris to have burgers. You know? So he's got the beef so he can have burgers, and he wants some tomato for that and some slices of onion. I'll use I have diced onion in the refrigerator currently. I've been using that for my sandwiches, but I would prefer sliced onion. Okay, we've got our peppers. I'll put the orange pepper back in the fridge. Again, if we need more, I can chop it for that. Otherwise, we'll be good. I think I'm actually short one dish, which is fine. I still have dishes, plenty of dishes in my dish repertoire. Okay, where do we want to go next? I think I may just cut the onion by hand because I already have this stuff out and dirtied. Would the mandolin be easier? Hell yeah. But here we are. We'll use the Darth Vader Death Star situation, and we're gonna do half moons. Peel off the paper part of the onion. Oh my god, I just dropped it. I'm just gonna rinse it off, honestly. It's where we're at today. We're just rinsing it off. Me trying to be like, ooh, save as much onion as I can, is if I don't have many other onions in the fridge, if I ended up running out. Hannah. Okay. Definitely need to dry off my hands. Okay. We're just gonna cut these into half moon strips to use for burgers, sandwiches, even the tacos. I don't really care either way on tacos if it's strips or diced. It doesn't really affect me in any way. If I was trying to be like real extreme ingredient prepping, I would prep the peppers and the like white onion for the fajitas, but that's like for a meal. It's not like meant to just be like eaten, so I'm not really gonna bother with all that. Oh my god, that's a fucking juicy onion, my guy. Woo! Okay. Gonna get a tomato, or not a tomato knife, a serrated knife for the tomato. There we go. Get rid of that. And then I am just gonna cut slices of this tomato. I hate tomato. I love ketchup. I love tomato sauce. But tomatoes, no, not a fan at all. Does anybody else feel that way? Chris is like the exact opposite. He likes tomatoes, but he hates tomato sauce. He hates ketchup. He likes the pure tomato. But he also does not like grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. He says that they are too juicy. So I do find that interesting. I could not have cut this tomato more like a crazy person if I tried, but hey. We did our best, and it's prepped, and it's fine. So literally, it's not a big deal. Tomato. Done. Okay. And I'm gonna use this paper towel to soak up the juice before I get the broccoli and the cauliflower. Okay. This dish is very green. It's a Yoda dish. So our Yoda dish will be our broccoli dish. That piece is fine. Just some of the like florets, like you don't want a piece this big. So just cut that at the end, and now you have more like dippable, consumable sized pieces, you know what I mean? That's basically what I'm going for here. Like right here, these are all just kind of connected, so just break it up a little. Perfect. perfect. I actually don't know that all this brock is gonna fit in here. But we'll do our best. This piece is crazy. See why I need to like break it up? Like, ain't no way you're just gonna be dipping that casually in your hummus. And we have red pepper hummus in the fridge. We have it from last week. It's still good. It's gonna be yummy. I'll probably use hummus or just like, oh my God, I needed yellow mustard. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go to HEB because I forgot to add that to the list. And we are like completely out of yellow mustard. Like 1 squirt left in the bottle. So it's for sure gonna need, you're for sure going to need some more. Okay, this is gonna fit most of the broccoli in here. Good enough amount because I don't like raw broccoli and I don't like any form of cauliflower. So okay, that's it for the broccoli. There's like a couple of pieces, not enough worthy of like putting back in the fridge. So do that, and then our last dish for cauliflower, and then that'll be it for our ingredient prepping. And that took literally no time at all and will promote easier lunches throughout the week. If you see any broccoli stuck on these, ignore it. It's because I put them in the same colander to clean. I actually don't think I've ever even bought cauliflower in my life. It's just like not a food I eat. I do like that it comes in so many different colors. Like, have you guys ever seen like the bright purple kind? It's really pretty. Really pretty, but cannot be for me. Okay, there's a baby floret in there. But yeah, this actually took even less time than I thought. I originally thought that this was gonna be like a 30-minute activity, but this is like 15-20 minutes out of my week, which like in the grand scheme of a week, especially a week where I'm not that busy with work, is nothing to alleviate headaches throughout the week of being hangry and not having anything quick and easy to grab and wanting to go get fast food, which like is way more expensive than all of this. Okay, that's gonna be the cauliflower. Okay, I'm just gonna wash my hands and then I will show you guys all the ingredients. And here we go, we have our full ingredient prep for the week. Look at that. It took basically no time at all. I'm thrilled. Okay, so the fact that only took me literally like 20 minutes. I had Kristen take a look at everything and tell him, like explain my thought process on everything, and he was really grateful. So that's done. And so now I'm going to work on some stuff, stickers for myself for my journal. I do want to pull her out because I am gonna add the Planahan bingo, of course. That'd be crazy if I didn't. I do have these to decorate these pages, and I want a dividers. I need better organization for my book journal stickers because this is currently the organization. I may have dividers in cotton candy or pixie blue, so I'm going to just peruse. I feel like I see cotton candy, perfect. And then I'm pretty sure I've done pixie blue as like one of my colors for a month before. So, or I have dark blue. I mean, I may just use that to use it because I don't like being wasteful. And yeah, I need to go through this, pull out everything, figure out my color for January, make sure I have, oop, nope, I have straight pixie blue, perfect. Make sure that I have everything that I want in the front of my journal, and then I need to figure out how I want to do my like monthly wrap situation. I also want to figure out what I want to do for book of the month for this current month, because I did skip it. So that adds a new thing. I may just color it in black and have that be like how I indicate that I skipped the month. So it's an option, it's a thought, it's a theory. But I do have like a huge list in my phone as to like all of the info, ideas for all of the books I read this past month. So I am going to be going into that to get the info, to make all of the things for this. And then I need to print out book club and book of the month in like the smaller sized books. So this looks so much cuter already, just adding in the dividers. Looks so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna add in some deco and some flower stickers. And yeah, so I'm gonna go do my thing. And I will probably not check in with you guys till much later today. If I'm being quite honest with you, I really don't have any intentions on checking in with you really much for the rest of this afternoon until I am vibing. But I only have blue, so I don't really know what to do there. Okay. So, peace out. Alrighty, friends, we are, it's like a very weird angle in my bookshelf. I'm gonna change the wax up in this bitch, and then I'm gonna take a shower and lay down and read my book. I just ate mac and cheese, and whenever I eat anything dairy, it just makes me very phlegmy, which is very gross, and I don't know why I told you, but I did. I'm just trying to figure out, I'm buddy reading some of my next couple of reads. I'm going to use up this banana espresso scent, but I'm buddy reading a couple, I'm bouncing between which YouTube video I want to film next. I could either film another finishing series that I'm in the middle of. I have an idea for a reading book of the month books and a reading romance books, reading popcorn thrillers. We have options. I do think I may film my popcorn thriller and the romance one simultaneously, for the simple fact that I don't think I want to read 3 romances or 3 thrillers in a row. So if I film them together and I do every other, then that would work out great. So I'm like just looking at my videos, but I think I'm probably going to do the continuing series and the book of the month video first. It's all kind of up in the air, but then that will only leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 4 other books on this TBR. Oh, and I have my book club pack, so that'll be its own video. And then we will move on into a finishing my TBR video. So I think that's good. We're able to conceptualize everything. We love that. Probably gonna write it all in a note so that I can keep track of that. And then tomorrow is date day, and so I'm gonna get ready. And whenever I have a day that I'm getting ready, I plan to film anything I need to film face to face. So I am gonna be filming my January book journal video, which will be over on Hannah's Reading Realm. I know y'all really like those videos, so make sure you're subscribed over there so you don't miss it. And then another thing I like to do, well, like a little behind the scenes moment, is I'll just change my outfit a bunch of times and I'll film the intro for all of those other videos so that I can kind of mood read whatever I want, whenever I want. I do tend to like complete one video at a time, so I still have videos to put up. But if I want to deviate, basically on Chris's laptop, I have a bunch of folders. I have a folder called HRR, and in that folder is folders for each video that I'm working on. So if I film like the intro for the book of the month video, the intro for the book club video, the intro for the romance video, then if I film any clips that go with that video, I can just pop them in there. So that's probably what I'll do tomorrow, but I'm gonna go take a shower, lay down, decompress, sleep, not sleep, read. I mean, sleep eventually. It's just like not really sleepy time now, but I'm excited that, just remember, I think I put, did I put them on Chris's nightstand? Was I like smart? Oh, I was smart, okay. I'm reading the last book for my Reading Blue Books vlog. Also, I feel like I'm getting through so many books, there's like space. I do have a pile over there that I need to haul, but this is so stupid, but like the more like shocking the number, the larger the amount of books, the better the video does. So I just like to stockpile them and then I'll film it as a video whenever that is done. So, or whenever it's like reaches at least 20. Right now we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So we're getting close, especially because my friend mailed me a package and it has some books for me in it. So after that, we may be decently close, but yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do. But I am gonna go take a shower and I will catch up with you guys later. I also ate that whole box of mac and cheese and I feel like Violet in Willy Wonka when she's just rolling around. It's literally me right now. It is Friday, friends. Whoa. And I am ready to get to work. I do plan on popping out all the open orders today, which should be so good. And then tomorrow or today, one of the two, I need to go to HEB because I don't think I talked to you at all yesterday. Basically, I woke up, got ready, went to Andrea's. She asked me to pick us up breakfast on the way, so I did. Went to her house, ate that, helped her take down her Christmas decorations. We did some shopping. We hung out with the kids. We went out to dinner. It was grand. And I got home and I read and I filmed for my reading video. And I got, Function of Beauty now has like different scents. I have the coconut scent and oh my god, my hair smells so good today. And last night, oh, it just smells like tropical vacation. But I'm just kind of picking up right now because I've got like a bunch of shit just on Chris's desk. So I just placed a fat Amazon order for a bunch of shipping stuff as well as 3 books. I don't want to talk about it. It happened. It's just, it is what it is and we have to accept it, okay? Okay. So, got myself my Diet Coke and we are going to get to work. Have 2 orders I need to do that were lost in the mail, which is honestly not that big of a deal because it does not happen very often and it was for one of my friends, so they were nice about it, you know? And like, yeah, I know it's not your fault, and she was just really giving it lots of time to see if it showed up, but it did not. So we're gonna go redo those and then do last week's orders, and that's today's plan. Alrighty, cool cats and kittens, we are gonna go make some toaster strudel for Brilla and I'm not eating today, and that's on me. I was very focused, so basically Christy's ordered 2 orders. They basically, TLDR, I know she wouldn't mind me saying this, pretty sure either her mail got stolen or it was marked as delivered and it didn't get delivered because all of her mail from that day, which is 2 packages for me, one of her book subscriptions, her insurance cards, like a bunch of random things, just didn't show, like said they got delivered and they weren't there. So there was 2 orders from my shop that she was missing, and listen, it's not that I was like avoiding resending them. She was like trying to get a hold of the post office, blah, 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 and she's one of my IRL friends, decided this week that I was just gonna redo them. Because I was sick of her having to wait. But this was like from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so they were like, one of them was a very big order, and it was mainly like book journaling, like deco dots and sparkle deco, and that nonsense takes about 8 years to cut, so it took quite some time to get through those. And so I was really focused on that, and then the next couple of orders have been really like quick, so haven't had a second stop, but have a second right now. So I'm going to just toast up some toaster strudel, ice those up, chow down on that, and then continue working. Thankfully, all of the other orders, every other order is under $100, so it should be super easy. And while I was waiting for all those deco dots and sparkles to be done, I went through and did all of the customs, so it should be an easy breezy beautiful day, which we love to see. Friends, I forgot you in here, and I honestly only remembered about you because I needed you to film something book related. But I'm so sick of this camera, but I can't afford a new one. Okay, anywho, finished all of my work, which was great. I finished all of the orders that I needed to get done this week. Which, if you are unaware of my process, basically on Monday I print all of the like packing slips for the week prior, then I do all of those orders that week. So basically all orders from a week ago Monday through that Sunday are done, and then any orders placed this week will be done next week. And that's just how we operate at the Planning Hanny. Okay. That wax literally crumbled into like 8 million pieces. That was really weird. I'm going to use up the rest of this Hannah's Baby souffle, which is very depressing because, like, I'm not as into wax as I used to be, just because, like, honestly, like, it's just, I have so much of it stresses me out. And I feel like I got to a point where I was buying so much wax that I wasn't going to be able to get through it in, like, enough time that it would even be, like, at its prime, because though wax doesn't expire, it does, like, its potency decreases if you have it for too long. So that's why I haven't been buying that. But my plan for the night is to read the book on my Kindle for a video, of course. So I am going to the other books. This book I'm reading is pretty short, but then these are the next 2 books I'm reading for a finishing series I'm in the middle of a video, and those books are both so chunky. But first, gonna film a ending clip for book club, my book club book video, and then I'm gonna go start this other book. Peace out. Hello friends, I've already been out and about today. Chris had a hair appointment, got a little hairdo, and then we had to go to the store because Andrea had a request of taco dip tomorrow for the Super Bowl. So of course I'll be making that, so I had to get the stuff for that, as well as I did get a McDonald's Diet Coke because, oh, it sounded so good. Now I am going to do some filming. I need to film intros for a bunch of videos, and I need to film a like my favorite romance book video, so I need to figure out what those are and go from there. I'm trying a new filming angle, so I need to like make the bed, which it's only gonna be like half-ass made, and like all of my extra blankets are literally just gonna be in a pile on the floor next to the bed. So let's go do it. The worst part about filming like a top whatever book video is that I have to pull all of the books out to film it, and then I have to put them all away, which is really not the vibe. Not the vibe I'm looking for in life currently. Orange, orange, black, green, white, and of course we're like all over the place color wise. I'm gonna change out of this outfit and wear more normal clothes for the other portions of this video. Thankfully those can just do that. I'm trying to be very careful because I'm wearing a skirt, and you guys just like, this is not that kind of website where you could like just get the full bootay. It's not really like the vibes we're going for here. Late bloomer. Got our two purples. Go. We got one green. Perfectly fine. And then we have our black and our white. This video that I just filmed will be up tomorrow based on when you're watching this. It'll be up on Thursday on Hannah's reading round for Valentine's. So now I need to look at the books that I have, group them together for me to film intros to, oh my goodness, my other videos for this TBR. But I'm gonna go change because I feel like I can't walk properly with you guys watching me in a skirt. So, peace. Hello, cool cats and kittens. Today has just been about lazy daying it. You know, sometimes you just need it, and that was me today. I just simply needed a lazy bum type of day. Waiting to hear from Miss Andrea what time. We're gonna be going over there tomorrow for the Super Bowl, but tomorrow we're gonna make brownies and a taco dip, and it'll be more eventful because today has been a whole lot of nothing. Freaking crapped over. Forgot to put a bag in the trash can. And managed to bust open yet another container of my toothpicks. I don't know what is wrong with this man. But like, he just like enters the room with the toothpicks and they explode. But we're about to make some tacos, which I will not be sharing with you because you guys have seen me do this 1,000 times. Everybody knows how to make white people tacos, you know? But I did just want to update you on what's been happening, you know? It should be pretty quick and easy. I already have onions cut up, so it should be like a 10 to 15 minute process. And then dinner will be served. Hello friends, how are you? It is Super Bowl Sunday. A couple of things I need to do. I need to make brownies and I need to make taco dip. I'm gonna get out the cream cheese right now so that it can start softening. I'm gonna make the brownies first, and then Cream cheese is in the fridge, not in the pantry. So, but before I do any of this, I'm gonna go print the, what's it called? Packing slips for all of my orders that I did this week. Thing is I don't think I have enough bubble mailers, but actually I also need to weigh some stuff. Well, I'll be right back. Okay, I thought I did not have enough bubble mailers. Like my bubble mailers are coming today, but I did. I had one extra, so would love to see it. I am about to get to making the brownies. That's gonna be step one of today. Is going to be brownie making. I asked Andre, I was like, I don't know if you like already got something for dessert or something sweet, but I forgot that I had purchased brownie mix. I can make that if you did not, because I know our group, when we all want something a little sweet, and we'll have two. This is 9 by 11? 9 by 13, that's the word. 2 9 by 13 p.m. All my tax stuff over there. That's what I have to do. Tax stuff this week. I don't want to throw up. I'm gonna open these up so that they're separated so they can start not thawing, coming to room temperature. I'll probably honestly microwave them, which is like a trick that I've started doing. I don't know if it's really like a trick, but whenever I make anything that requires like cream cheese, like a dip basically, I tend to just microwave it, because otherwise even if I let it sit out for a while, I feel like it doesn't ever like actually come to room temperature. So I feel like it's always still got lumps going on. The one thing that sucks is I'm gonna have to hand wash my mixing bowl unless I like use the hand mixer, which I have no intention of doing. So I'm gonna put one pan down yonder, and we're gonna spray this pan that's gonna have our brownies in it. This can of spray is nearly empty. Okay, we need 2 eggs and we need some vegetable oil. Oh my god, I remember one time recently, like too recently, Haley, my sister, she made brownies and she didn't have vegetable oil, so she made them with olive oil, and she said they did not come out good. I'm like, yeah girl, I wouldn't have expected them to. So we're just gonna add everything in here. Add 3 to 5 minutes for a glass pan. I feel like I remembered it needed like a lot of minutes, so I'll start with the maximum that it says for this size, which is 27, and then add more time if they are not done. I'll check them with a toothpick, of course. Of course. Okay, we need 3 tablespoons of water. And I know you're not supposed to use like I know that you're meant to use like the liquid measurer for the oil, but my liquid measurer is dirty. So we're just going to use this anyway. Mine came misprinted. My half cup and my 1/3 cup both say a 1/3 cup. Oh, we need 2/3 of a cup, so I'll use a half and a 1/3. Right? No, that's not math. I'll just do the third cup twice. Okay. I was thinking 3/4 of a cup. 2/3. 1/3. I literally had exactly 2/3 of a cup. That's weird. Okay. Need to add vegetable oil and cooking spray to my list. I'm actually gonna do that right now because otherwise it won't get done. Okay. Cooking spray, okay. I don't think anybody besides us is coming. I think it's just me and Chris that's going to Andrea's today, but it could be incorrect. You never know. You never know. Okay. Then I'm gonna throw this on the mixer. And while this is mixing, I'm gonna get out all of the supplies for the taco dip. Okay. Got everything out. Actually, I forgot to grab an onion. Hold on a sec. The little bottom is not super mixed. I'll just hand mix her a little. And I will admit, I will most likely lick this bowl because brownie batter, this is my favorite kind. And brownies were such a big thing in my household growing up that the taste of brownie batter is such like a childhood memory. Okay. And then I'm just waiting still for the oven to finish heating up, and then I will toss these in there whenever that okay, it just beeped, so do that. And now I'm gonna go toss these in, and I'm gonna grab an onion. Okay, brownies are in the oven. I'm microwaving the cream cheese. It is quite soft, so I don't really like measure stuff when I make dips, so I don't like true measurements around these parts. I did 2 things of cream cheese because I like it to be really creamy, and I feel like the base of taco dip is like the best part. So I have like a half a container of sour cream here. I'm just gonna use up the rest of this. And then I have 2 things. I bought 1 grade of taco seasoning to go in here, but I'm gonna see what color it looks like, and then if the color looks too light, then I'll just add another thing of taco seasoning. It's like an NBD, play it by ear type of thing. And I do have more sour cream if I feel like I need it. So I'm gonna toss in a taco seasoning, and then while this is mixing up, I will simply, while this is mixing up, I'm gonna dice the onion really small with my chopper. That plan. So I'll check in with you guys when it's time to assemble. Okay, I put the base in here because honestly I hate doing that part, and so I didn't want to do that part on camera. Everybody I know makes taco dip different. When my mom used to make it, it would literally just be this base, salsa, and cheese. And that was like my mom's way of making taco dip. And then technically I got this idea from the lovely Deanna, who's actually my ex's mom, but we still have a super good relationship. Whenever I go home, I always see her because she is amazing. And this was something that she does when she makes taco dip. I fucked up getting the wrapper off this. So it's like on me a bit. is so moist. Okay. Okay. Next up is a healthy like layer of taco sauce. Again, this is something that Miss Deanna taught me. She did this with hers instead of salsa. And I don't really like salsa because I don't like chunks of tomato. So this gives like that same taco-y vibe without using salsa. And I'll just put the rest of this jar in the fridge and I will use it at tacos in the future. Next layer, I'm just gonna do corn next, I guess. I like to wait a little before I do the lettuce because I feel like the lettuce gets a little bit soggy from the taco sauce. So that corn is like not one that I usually put in here. I texted Andre, I was like, does corn go in this? And she's like, I think corn goes on everything. And I was like, you know what, you're right. And then I did dice up a small onion. Sprinkle some oniony goodness on here. That's probably good enough. I need to wash my hand after touching the onions. A freshly chopped onion is a spicy towel. So cute is this dish towel that my friend sent me. I love it. Dry off my hands with hers. Okay, now we will do lettuce. This is just pre-washed and ready to use shredded lettuce. And then we do have chips, of course. That'll be like the chippy part of the taco, like the shell. That's how the shell is represented in my taco dip. And you could, it would probably be good to do like refried beans or beans of some sort, but Andrea is very against beans. And this was what she wanted. It was her request. You gotta take care of your besties when they're going through it. So, add some cheese. I also did a lot of lettuce because she is the lettuce girl. And cheese. And that's everything. That is how I make taco dip most of the time. Like I said, the corn is not a usual add for me, but it sounded good. So, that's gonna be that, and that's gonna go in the fridge until it's time to go. The brownies still have about 5 minutes till I need to check them, and then we'll go from there. All right, friends, we've made it to the end. We did it. Yesterday was football team, and it was fun. It was football day. We watched the Super Bowl and came home, read, went to sleep, and now the week is over. It's supposed to be pretty cold and miserable this week, so if you want to drop snowflake emoji down below to indicate the cold weather of doom. Actually, no, that's a lie. This is going up the week of Valentine's Day. Drop any of the love hearts, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, any of them. Do it, black, white, do the things. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.